Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Immigration USA, and today we're going to talk about the Form I-130. So the Form I-130 is a petition for alien relative. Stay tuned. Okay guys, you all know about I-130. I-130 is a petition for alien relative where a US citizen can sponsor a relative, and also a lawful permanent resident can sponsor a relative. So we're going to talk about it, and we're going to check out the processing time. So the processing time can take time from the day you submit it until the day it's approved. We're going to go check it out. And due to backlog and also the immigration being swamped, it might take up to 1 year for an immediate relative to obtain a green card. So the immediate relative is where when a US citizen is sponsoring either spouse or children, unmarried children under 21 years old, or a parents. And the family preference that's F1, F2A, F2B, and F3 and F4. We're going to go to that. But the immediate relative, there's no wait time for green card. There's no limit, no cap, no quota per country. Those visas are immediately available to the relative of the US citizens, which is the spouse, unmarried sons and daughter under 21, and parents. All right, I mentioned that before. And the family preference, there's a lot of wait time. It's a long wait time. You can submit your I-130 petition, and the I-130 can get approved, but you have to wait until your priority date become current, and that's when you obtain your green card, and it takes a long time. But in this video, we only talk about the I-130 processing time, okay? So a US citizen can submit a petition for a relative, and also a lawful permanent resident can submit a petition for relatives. A lawful permanent resident can sponsor a relative, can sponsor a spouse and children, unmarried children under 21 years old. And that's a F2A, which is the second preference. And also the second preference is F2B. That's where a lawful permanent resident can sponsor unmarried sons and daughters of 21 years and older, so that's the second preference. So we're gonna go check out those the I-130 petition, and we're gonna check out the time, how long it takes. We're gonna go to the website, the USCIS website. That's where we're gonna find out how long it takes to for I-130 to be processed. Okay, so it might be slightly different between category, but we're gonna go to the website and we're gonna check it out. And also the third preference, which is the F3, that's for married sons and daughter of a US citizen. So married son and daughter of a US citizen, that's F3 category. And F4 is for brothers and sisters of 21 years and older of a US citizen. So those are the categories. So as you can see here on the screen, so I'm going to screenshot, you can see it here on the screen, so you can tell the difference between the family preferences and also the immediate family. That's, as you can see it on the screen, so that will tell you the difference between the two categories, immediate relative and family preferences. And family preference, you have to wait until your priority date become current, and that can take a long time. But in this video, we're only focusing the I-130 processing time, and let's go check it out on the website. Okay guys, as you can see it on the screen right here, so this is the USCIS website. So I'm going to leave the link down below so you can go to the website and check it out yourself. And this is the check case processing time. So there's different forms. From here, you're going to select which one is suitable for you. But since I'm looking for I-130, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the drop down window and select I-130 processing time. And as you can see it here, that's a petition for alien relative. And from here you can select the category. So the category is different. So this is the family preference, for example, permanent resident filing for spouse under 21. So you're gonna see they all have different processing time. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and we're gonna find out. First of all, let's go for the immediate relative. So this is right here. It is let's see here. I don't even have that selection. Yes, okay, right here. So let's go check out the US citizen filing for married son and daughter. Okay guys, so in this window we're gonna check out the US citizen filing for a spouse, parents, or child under 21. So this is the immediate relative of a US citizen. So when I click on this, and then let's go to field office. So here there's like different type of field office. So I'm gonna select California, for example, and then I go to hit processing time. And here it's gonna telling me 14 and a half month it takes. It's kind of lengthy. It takes time to get that approved. And as I mentioned before, you know, from the time you get your I-130 approved until you get your green card can take up to a year. But sometimes people, they do concurrent filing where you can file both the I-130 and the I-485 or the National Visa Center, which is the consular processing. You can submit both at the same time. Actually, now, if you are in the US, you can submit both I-130 and I-485. But if you are outside the US, after the I-130 is approved by the USCIS will send it to the National Visa Center, where is the US Embassy is located in your country. All right. So for the immediate relative for US citizen, it can take up to 14 and a half months. And let's go back here. I'm gonna select another category here. So let's check out US citizen filing for unmarried sons and daughter of 21 years or older. When I click on this and I go to processing time, California, let's select California, and when I click on get processing, oh boy, it takes 77 months. That's a very long time. I'm very disappointed actually. This is crazy. All right, and let's go to the next one. Okay, let's redo it again. Here I'm going to say, so in this, here I'm going to say US citizen filing for spouse, parents, and children under 21. When I click on this and I go to service center, select California, and when I click on processing time, it's gonna tell me 14 and a half months. Okay, so that's a very long time. You know, it takes almost a year and 2 months for the I-130 to be approved, to be processed and approved. Okay, but again, from the day the I-130 is approved until the day you get the green card, it may take up to 12 months as well. So if you are in the US, you can do concurrent filing. That means that you can file I-130 at the same time with I-485, which is the adjustment of status. You can file both at the same time. So once the I-130 is approved, they jump directly to the I-485 processing. But if you are outside the US, you will have to wait until the I-130 is approved by the USCIS, and then USCIS will send the documents, the approved I-130, to the National Visa Center of the country where you reside, to the US Embassy or Consulate. All right. So this is California Service Center. Let's check out another service center. Maybe it's shorter. Right here, let's go to Nebraska, and when I click on processing time, it takes 14 and a half months. All right, and let's go to Potomac Center, click on processing time, it takes 16 months. And let's go to Texas Service Center, And let's click on processing time, and it will take 13 months. So it will take a little bit over a year for the I-130 to be approved for a US citizen, for immediate relative, for US citizen. All right, so this is Vermont Center. Let's check out Vermont Center and get processing time. It takes 14.5 months, okay? And now let's go to another category. This one is gonna be US citizen filing for unmarried sons and daughters of 21 years and older. So when I click on this, at this time I'm gonna select all services, all offices. I'm gonna select that. And this is gonna take about 45 months, which is a very long time. This is insane, very disappointing. And let me select one service center, for example, California, and I go to processing time. It takes 77 months. Okay, so this is very disappointing wait time. And now let's go to permanent resident filing for unmarried sons and daughter of 21 years and older. And now let's go to US citizen filing for brother and sisters. Let's do that one. And let's select service center. For example, I'm gonna do all field offices and click on processing time. And as you can see it here, it says it takes 32 months. So this is all service centers. So let's select California, for example. Let's do California and check out processing time. It says 83.5 months. Very long time. I don't know why it takes so long. This is crazy. I mean, they all swamped from the COVID-19. That's where they all backed up. But it seems like nothing's getting improved. They say that they hire extra staff so they can process things faster, but it seems like it's not happening. And let's select Nebraska for a US citizen filing for brother and sisters. And it depends on the service center that you submit your application. So here for Nebraska, it takes 22 months to be processed. And let's check out Potomac Service Center. Let's click in processing time. It takes 37 months to be processed. So the fastest service center to me is Nebraska. Let's check out Texas. Texas, it takes 43 months, okay? So Vermont would take, let's see how long it takes, 113 months. So guys, I'm advising you, if you're submitting your I-130 petition, just go straight to Nebraska, all right? So I'm gonna stay in Nebraska. I'm gonna check some other categories here. So here I'm gonna say permanent resident filing for a spouse under and child under 21. I think I checked this one out before. And I'm gonna select Nebraska Service Center and submit. It takes 16 months. So I'm advising you, when you submit your I-130, choose Nebraska Service Center. It is faster compared to the other service centers, okay? And let's see here. What else should I pick here? Let's see. Let's pick out US citizen file for married sons and daughters, right? So let's go to Nebraska Service Center, submit, and it takes 38 months. That takes a little bit of time. Okay, and let's go to permanent resident filing for married sons and daughters of 21 or older. Let's check that one out. And when we go to Nebraska Service Center, it's gonna tell us it takes about 35 months to be processed. So guys, this is how you check processing time case studies of your file. You know, it can be anything, it can be any form. Like right here you see different forms. There's like multiple forms. Even the I-485 processing time, you can check it out here, but that's going to be another video, so I'm going to wait. This one is just for I-130 petition. So the I-130 is the petition for alien relative of a U.S. citizen or permanent resident, green card holder. So guys, I showed you different processing time and where to go and find out how long it takes for your I-130 to be processed. So check the link down below for the link. It will take you to the website where you can go and check it out. You can find out how long it takes to have your I-130 to be processed. But again, I'm so disappointed that it takes so long. You know, nothing is getting fixed yet. The backlog's still around to me, according to my understanding. But this is what it is. So this is the I-130. I-130 is the petition for alien relative filed by a U.S. citizen or a lawful permanent resident for their families. Alright guys, so this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell for more videos. And thanks so much, and I see you guys next time. Bye bye.